Welcome back to another Bourbon Santa video. Today, we're going to review Knob Creek Limited Edition 2001 Small Batch, of course. Batch 2. Number 4142. Now, I've had a bottle of this before that I absolutely loved. But I'm pretty sure it was batch 5. It was a while ago. And this one's been sitting around here waiting for me to finally open it and try it for a while. And I figured, you know what? What the heck? Let's crack this puppy open and see. Let's see what she's like. So I'm going to use the Golden Glen today. And we're going to compare the 2001 limited edition to the 9-year, 12-year, and 15-year 100 proof releases from Knob Creek. This one is also 100 proof, so they all match in proof. And let's see how this compares to each of these releases and what we think of it on its own. Talk about price point a little bit and talk about value on this bourbon. Now, you know me, I love Knob Creek. I love it. And I can usually pick it out in a blind. Almost every time. Oh. Now, as I remember, the 2001 that I had before, I absolutely loved it. It was so good. So nice and round, big notes. And on my first whiff of this one, it appears that this one is right in the same ballpark. Big vanilla, big caramel, big cherry. Very creamy. That familiar Knob Creek funk. Let's taste it. Oh yeah, very familiar. Total Knob Creek profile. It picks up a bit more Kentucky hug than you'd expect from 100 proof. You can definitely feel it right in the chest. So, let's compare it. We'll start with the 9-year and we'll work our way up and see which one is most similar to it. 9-year, much lighter, much thinner. Brighter. The 9-year is a lot brighter. This has more of the oak presence, a little more bitter. Oak bitters. This is significantly lighter and feels younger. Oh yeah. This is brighter and sharper with a younger oak note. Yeah. This is superior to the 9-year. So let's move on to 12. Excuse me. This is still darker than the 12. The 12-year starts to get almost a touch of that Dickel funk. It's not really, but it goes in that direction. This one's getting a little bit darker, a little closer to those notes. Still not quite as full, slightly harsh. There's a little alcohol note that shines bright on the 12 that does not shine bright on the 2001. Ooh. The 15 then. Okay. That's where our competition is. Let's get those guys out of the way. Alright, 15. 15 is syrupy and dark, rich, molassesy, thick caramel. Really nice oak note, really textured oak note. This is a little more rye forward than the 15-year. Interestingly, I'm picking up a hint of dill going back and forth between these. I'm picking it up in the 2001 from the rye. This is all dark, luxurious, creamy, syrupy, really full and round and soft. This is big and round, but a little bit sharp. Oh, okay. Oh, I gotta tell you, I have to give it to the 15-year by just a teensy bit. Now, this 15-year was a special release, limited edition also. I think, they don't say this, but I think it was barrels that weren't picked for store picks. I've got a couple store picks hiding over there behind Santa's Milk. And I think it was barrels that didn't get picked that they decided to batch together into this limited edition release. I absolutely love this bottle. It's fantastic. And today, head to head, this 15-year beats the 2001 Batch 2 limited edition. I don't remember my last bottle of this being quite this sharp. It'll be interesting to see once this bottle opens up a little bit if getting a little air in it helps round off some of those sharp edges. But for today, the 15-year wins. Now, let's talk money. This, I see this on the shelf anywhere from $150 to $250. And this sits at retail for $95 here. So, honestly, there's not much of a comparison. I would pick the 15-year at $95 over spending $150 for this. No competition. Oh yeah. It's really interesting though. I do have to say that as I've been filming this video, the nose on this one keeps changing. Almost every time I go back to it, there's a little something different happening, which is very interesting, which leads me to believe that it's going to open up really well and have some really, really nice nuance to it. Every time I go back to it, the funk note that I'm getting on it and the dill note is slightly different. So it's really interesting that it keeps changing. This is staying consistent, consistently beautiful, round, voluptuous. This is just keeps evolving and playing with me. Let's get it dizzy. Wow, yeah, keeps changing. That's fascinating. But for dollar, as of right now, I would pick the 15-year limited release. All right. Till next time, guys, have a great day.